Well, Korean summers get really hot and humid. The house gets really hot during the summer times. I like to have the AC on.
When you're cooking and somebody's calling you can just be like 문 열림 and like
Which
open
one
the
is?
doors. You also have the timer, so if you're cooking and you need a timer.
Discovering our own house.
Thank
Together,
you.
we-
But I actually have heard that you went viral for your like reaction while like supporting your husband. But I love the big reaction. We can see all of the emotions. It got 2 million views.
Oh,
Did you know about that?
Nah, I'm finding out.
Korean audience loves you. 안녕하세요 구독자 여러분들, 폴란드에서 온 올라라고 합니다. 오늘 수원에 왔는데 KT 위즈 야구 선수 헤이수스님 집에 초대를 받았는데 네, 그러면 같이 들어가 볼까요?
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Can we go in?
Sure.
Oh, I see it's the Korean way that you also take off your shoes, right?
Yeah, there's a culture in here. We don't do the same in Venezuela, but we're trying to get used to the culture in here.
Oh, so it was new to you when you came here.
Yeah, that was one of the things that really shocked me when I get here. Everybody take out the shoes everywhere.
But I don't like to be barefoot, so I bought those slippers.
So cute!
There for me.
Can we get a small introduction of yourself?
Sure, yeah, we came from Venezuela. I'm here playing with the KT Wiz as a starting pitcher. We've been here for 2 years. I love Korea, and I hope I can talk to you guys a little bit about.
That's great. How about you? I know that your wife.
I'm so grateful and so happy to be here. I really love Korea.
I'm so happy that you like it here. So would it be okay if you gave us a little introduction to your house?
Sure, I will show you around. Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So this is our living room.
Oh my gosh, the view is beautiful.
Yeah, we love the view we have in here. We're in a 33 floor, so we have a view of the city, and at nighttime looks pretty awesome. The sunset looks pretty nice. And also one more thing, I able to see the stadium, the soccer stadium and the baseball stadiums on the left side, so it's pretty nice. Sometimes when my wife don't want to go to the stadium, she's able to see it from here.
So you're playing and she's like,
And just making love from here.
This is the living room. This is where we spend most of the time in the house, honestly. Come back after the game, sitting here, watch a show, a TV series, or a movie. We spend a lot of time on the living room.
that's great. And you have best of both worlds, like the football stadium and then also the baseball stadium.
Honestly, also sometimes where they're playing and off, I'm able to see the game from here, so it's pretty nice. Sometimes I sit in here and I watch a game.
Don't you want to join them sometimes?
Yeah.
Oh, also, have you been to Jeju-do?
Oh yeah, we went to Jeju during the All-Star break.
In July.
Yeah, we went there. We spent like a week in Jeju. It was pretty awesome. Unfortunately, it was raining a lot, but I love the island. I wish I can go back. It was pretty awesome. We buy this from Jeju Island, a good souvenir to have at home and take with us to Venezuela.
Yeah.
And also, like one interesting thing, I think Koreans and Korean homes, like there's usually a sofa in their living room, right?
Yeah.
But Koreans don't usually use it like the same way as us.
We do our style. This sofa, you're able to recline and be like a bed, so it's more comfortable than be sitting on the floor. But yeah, I see a lot of the Korean guys, they sit on the floor and use the sofa as like for the back only. Honestly, I don't know the reason why, but I think it's more comfortable.
Maybe also because of the tables.
Small?
Yeah, a little bit like more lower, I would say.
Yeah, can be a reason.
And also, another thing that is a need in Korean household is air conditioner, right?
Well, Korean summers get really hot and humid. The house gets really hot during the summer times. I like to have the AC on almost all day on. I have one here, I have one on my room too that I try to keep it on because it's really hot. But also in Venezuela, it's really hot the whole year. We basically have like 2 stations, just summer and winter, but winter is not really cold.
Really?
Yeah, it's more raining than any other thing.
Our winter is like 25 degrees, probably.
Yeah,
That's like summer in Europe.
that's like winter.
Yeah, that's our winter.
So we have like a lot of ACs everywhere. I think on my home in Venezuela, I have like 7 AC.
In one house?
At my apartment in
Wow.
Venezuela. I have like in the kitchen, living room, one of each bedroom. I have everywhere.
Yeah.
You're more Korean than Koreans.
Yeah.
Because in Europe, like finding an air-conditioned place is so hard. Like
Yeah.
even in my mother's house, everything they have is not air conditioning. It's those like little
Like fan?
fanning.
Yeah. Same happened to me. My dad is from Portugal, so like half of my family is from Europe. So it's also the same. Like it's not really common to see AC when we go there. They don't use anything of that, but yeah, in Venezuela we use a lot of AC.
That's interesting. Like I love like there are like some cultural differences, either Europe and then also with Korea.
Yeah, I think here is really necessarily the AC. I've been playing a lot of different places, supposed to be really hot. I play in Florida, I play in Venezuela, I play in Dominican Republic, I play here, and I will say the summer in here is one of the most difficult that I ever faced. Because not only the hot, it's the humidity. It gets super humid, so we need the AC for sure.
It's not a choice, it's a must.
Yeah.
How you said the like Venezuelan winter is pretty warm, right? So how was it for you in here?
The first time here was super cold. I got here in January. It was snowing a little bit. We used to do, by that time, the whole team, we going outside to do spring camp, like spring training. This year we went to Australia. We spent like a month and a half in Australia. So when we came back here, it wasn't that cold. But even it wasn't that cold, it was pretty cold to me. But yeah, I use the heating, you know, the floors get warm. And it was pretty good. Also, I like the cold weather. That's why I'm trying to keep the AC on all the time. I open the window because on the 33rd floor, it get really cold.
I love winter.
Oh.
I mean, it depends for me. I can live here in winter and then move to Argentina. It's winter and I love the winter. I love the cool weather. I prefer.
Well, in Venezuela, we have different places. We live in the middle of the country, right in the central. But if you move a little bit to the mountain, it's cold the whole year.
Oh,
and when it's winter, it gets really cold, even it's snowing. So if you move downside on the country, it's even warmer the whole year. So we have a lot of options in Venezuela, but where we live is pretty much hot the whole year.
Oh, okay. When I first moved to Korea, it was pretty confusing to me how to like set up the heating.
Honestly, I don't know how.
I don't know how it works.
I don't know. I have my own translator that the team provides to me. He was the one that take care of the heating. He set up some way because if you see like everything is in Korean, and I don't know how to do it. Everything is in Korea, so the translator came to me. He set up everything. I have no idea how to move that.
He should give you stickers.
That's right. That's a good one.
That's a good idea.
Even sometimes when I order delivery, they call the intercom, like they down in the first floor, and I have no idea how to open it. It's all, like I'm able to see him, like the video, and I don't know how to open it.
Let's try. 비상 외출 경비 통화. So the last one is actually opening the doors.
Okay.
It's 문 열림. 문 is door and 열림 is open.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think for now that is the most important
this,
one.
exactly.
The most important one.
Yes.
Good to know. Honestly, I didn't ask him. Usually it's a lot of people coming in and out, you know, it's a huge building, a lot of people living in here. So somebody usually opened the door and the delivery guy came in.
Thanks to our neighbor.
So you just ignore them and then.
Also, sometimes they call me and I don't know how to talk to them, you know, when I order some delivery. If we're on the road, especially, you know, we stay in the hotel and we order some delivery, I usually put like leave in the lobby, but some guys call me, so I have no idea what to tell them. Like, lobby me that, that's it. Some guys stay in the lobby waiting for me until I go down and get the food.
I can see that it's pretty complicated because like there's 3 different screens in here.
Yeah, this is for the light. I know this one's for the light. So this one I able to turn on off the light of the living room. I know these buttons in here are for the plugs. So if I can cut the energy of the plugs or putting in. I think this one is for the heater. That's the one the translator move around. And this one is for like the intercom. We also have one more in there. I don't know what is it for, honestly. It have a TV. We never use it. I don't know.
Because everything is in Korean.
Oh, so shall we move to the kitchen? Is
Sure.
it okay?
Yeah. That's our kitchen.
What are the like home appliances or some like tools that you have in your kitchen?
We have a microwave, air fryer. My favorite one is the
the air fryer?
Yes.
I think the most that we use is air fryer.
It's air fryer.
Yeah, that's the favorite for us. Basically, she is the one that cooks most of the time. She is in charge of that area.
Do you cook a lot?
Yes.
Which food do you like to cook?
Can be a fusion. A
Yeah,
little bit of both.
probably.
Yeah, we like some Korean food. We really like it, but most of the time it's a fusion. You know, we're trying to also eat some of the food that we used to back in our country.
But it's a Korean household, so where's the rice cooker?
Even when I'm the baddest rice cooker in the whole world, we don't have a rice cooker.
So do you do it in a pot?
Yeah, we use.
But like interesting for me, for example, like in Europe, air fryers were not that popular, but in Korea, everybody has them.
Yeah, in Venezuela too.
I think lately it's been getting really popular around the world. But I think it's really nice. Trying to eat healthy is gonna help you a little bit.
Easy
with
to
it.
cook, easy to clean.
I'm trying to buy one, so if you have any recommendations, then later. Was there any kind of furniture or like decorations that you, for example, brought from Venezuela?
Not really. No, so far, no, everything was in here. They provide everything we needed, honestly.
So satisfied with the K service?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's our TV in here. I don't know how to use it. I never use it.
So actually, I have never seen a TV inside of an apartment, but shall we try? Maybe I can help with my Korean skills today.
We never even tried.
Because there's even different channels. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's like a TV. You're able to see like the news and everything.
Oh, but it's like only Korean TV?
Yeah, it's only in Korean.
Yeah,
That's why
only
we never
Korean.
use it.
Yeah. But if you need to practice your Korean, I mean you're cooking or something, you can do it.
Yeah, once
Alright,
you're
like
cooking, you're able to hear it.
You have the TV, but also it's really interesting. You have the 문열림 that I showed you like in
Yeah.
the other. So when you're cooking and somebody's calling you, you can just be like 문열림 and like
Which
open
one
the
is
doors. The second one.
The second one? Oh, okay. We didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I think
Now we know
could
that it
turn
works.
around. Yeah.
And also what I could see is that there is menu. In the menu, you also have the timer. So if you're cooking and you need a timer,
Oh,
then you can
nice.
also set it up.
Discovering our own house. Thank
Together,
you.
we discovered together.
So I actually came to help you out today. Is it okay to look into your fridge as well?
Sure.
Let me show you our fridge. Well, we have some fruits. I love to eat some fruits. One cheesecake because my favorite dessert in the whole world. Water, some juice.
Is
have
there
some-
kimchi in here?
No.
No.
Honestly, we don't like the spicy food. In Venezuela, we're not used to eat spicy at all. It's been really difficult for us with the kimchis everywhere. It's been really tough for us to eat kimchi because it's super spicy for me.
I also have my mask, my face mask. I'm trying to have a Korean face.
But I can see the fusion from all around the world.
Yeah.
We have some
Yeah.
Korean things. We have some, like, I think feta is from Greece, right?
Yes.
That's pretty close to like Venezuelan cheese that we found in here. So we eat a lot of feta, and we used to eat a lot of yogurt as well, like Greek yogurt. Yeah, we eat a lot of Mexican food. So we have sour cream, avocado.
It's so hard to find avocados here, so I'm trying to protect our last avocado.
I think it's a mix of a lot of cultures in here that we used to. A little bit of Korean, a
And I
little bit
have
of.
some tangerines from Jeju.
Oh, that's some.
I bring my own.
How are they different from the other tangerine?
I think that's more sweet, and they didn't have any seeds.
Yeah, I think they're really sweet. They're really good. Even though that in Venezuela we eat a lot of tangerines, like those are really good.
Yeah.
You were really good.
Oh, but there's also one, the Korean thing, which is called tajin manuel, minced garlic.
Oh, the garlic. Yeah. We use a lot of garlic.
And it's easy to book like this.
Right, I love it the Korean way because in Poland I would just have to
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
same
same in Venezuela.
We love this way. It's way easier.
the Korean convenience.
Yeah. When you have to peel it and everything, then your hands is like
Smell like garlic for a
But
week.
This you only get a spoon and that's it. But yeah, make your life way easier.
How do you do groceries? Do you go to like a store locally in here or do you order online?
Depending of the day.
Yeah, a little bit of both. For example, the waters that you saw outside, we just order online, so we don't have to carry all the way from like the parking lot to up here. We order through Coupon. We use Coupon.
But in general, I love to go to the supermarket.
Yeah, we have a Home Plus right in the corner, like in front of the stadium. So we used to go there when we need to do groceries.
I love how everything is so convenient in here that it's very close to your apartment. Is there also a lot of convenience stores in nearby?
Yeah, downstairs you have 2, 3. Yes, 25, 7-Eleven,
An Emart.
and Emart. We have 3. Like on the main, on the bottom, we don't even need to go out of the building to get it. Last year, the place where we live, we also have a Emart. So we use you go down.
Oh, in the same building.
In the same building.
Wow.
Yeah, and the same
I went to the
building.
supermarket all day. We need bread? Okay, I need to go to the supermarket.
Oh, we missed something. Let me go down. We get the elevator, get down, go to the supermarket, come back. It was pretty easy.
Like a little trip every day.
I love to go to the supermarket.
Oh, what's this room over here?
That's the main bedroom.
Can we see for a little bit?
Sure, I'll show you around.
It's a bedroom.
Another air conditioner in
Yeah,
here,
one more.
I see.
One more TV. As you can see, my wife loves Garfield.
Yeah.
She loved Garfield since I met her 9 years ago. She loved Garfield, and she carried his Garfield everywhere.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so nice. Oh, but there's also like Katie Wiz character, right?
Yes, that's more for the kids. I think my teammates, they have kids. They used to have a lot of, got for those characters, but we don't have kids, so we don't have any.
You have Garfield, it's okay.
I have Garfield, yes.
Also, here, is it a second bathroom in here?
Yes.
Yeah, second bathroom and a wardrobe.
Can we also see the closet in
Sure.
here?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I love it. And it's also like hidden inside, like the different room inside of the room.
Yeah, it's not that big. We're able to get our stuff once we here pretty good. We have separate right sides for her, left side for me.
Oh, okay. And also the big mirror in here.
That's for her.
That's for me.
That's all. She spent a lot of time getting the makeup.
Yeah, I love the mirror and the light. It's perfect.
Right behind you is the second bedroom.
Oh, also, which is pretty common for Korean bathrooms, is that the like shower room and the toilet are like together, right? But in a lot of countries, they're separated. So how is it also in Venezuela?
I think Venezuela is the same way.
But he hates the wet bathroom a lot. Sometimes when I take a shower, he asks me like, "You take a shower inside or outside?"
Yeah, like sometimes here in Korea, not in the apartment, but when I go in the road, in the hotels where I stay, sometimes they don't have the paraduce. It's all open and it's all connected. So all the floor get wet and I hate it. Because like, especially if I'm on the road in a room hotel, then I'm gonna go out, have my shoes on, and I'm gonna go to the restaurants, I'm gonna get all messed up, you know? So it's been difficult to adjust to that, but she'd put the floor all the time.
But I think it has like good and bad sides because like when cleaning, it's pretty convenient, I would say. It's all
Yes,
in one
it's
place.
easy to clean.
Well, yeah, but I still think in this way is better. Venezuela is like this too. Also, this is how we use it in Venezuela, the shower and the toilet in the same place.
And also the Korean bidet. Have you used it before as well?
Yes.
Here, but
Well,
in Venezuela,
here, yeah.
nah.
No, it's not really common to see that in Venezuela. Honestly, nowadays that Korea culture and with the K-pop and everything, it get really popular around the world. You're able to see more things from Korea, and you start to see bidets around the world, everywhere. But honestly, it's not something that is really common in Venezuela. But I think I really like it. It's really common. She love it.
I love it. It's my favorite appliance. My favorite Korean appliance.
Oh, okay. Shall we go back to the living room?
Sure.
Yeah.
You want to have seat?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, do I sit in the...
You sit in the middle.
So what I also want to ask you, what is your favorite part about the Korean apartment?
For me, the view. I love to sleep the whole city, cooking or study or eating. The view. Definitely the view for me.
Honestly, I love the view too, but to pick something different, I will say it's really quiet in here. The neighbors, they're not making noise or something, so we're able to rest, to have a good rest. That I think that's something really important to me. After each game, I want to have a good rest to recover for the next game. So I think they're really nice in here.
Right, like to have your own peace in your
Yeah.
house. I think that's great.
Honestly, I really love this one because the other thing that I love is really close to the stadium. So sometimes I don't need to take out my car and drive to the stadium. I can just walk. It's literally like less than 5 minutes away. You see the stadium right
Right,
there.
you can see it from the window as well. Oh, so what was your first impression to a Korean house?
It was awesome. Obviously, it has some difference from what we used to like back in Venezuela. But I think it's pretty convenient. It's pretty easy. I love the fact that at least in the two different buildings that I have lived, they have the convenience store, they have the supermarket, they have everything really close. Also, I think the team did a good job trying to find an apartment really close to the stadium to make everything easy, because the traffic here in Korea is sometimes get messy. So I think I really like it. Living here in Korea make me feel good.
I think the same. The convenience was the most incredible thing.
We say that when we go back to Venezuela, we miss the convenience store.
Yes,
it's pretty nice. Like if I want to drink something or get something like 12 a.m., 1 a.m., I just go down and get my convenience store. In our country, is everything closed. 9, 10 is everything closed, so you have to wait for the next day.
So if you came back to Venezuela, is there something else that you would also want to take from Korea?
Convenience store?
Convenience store?
Yes. I want to open my own convenience store in Venezuela. Yeah.
Your own business?
Yes.
Love that. Is there something that you miss from Venezuela that is not in here?
Maybe food-wise, the plantains.
Oh, okay.
We're not able to find plantains in here. Our country, we eat plantain pretty much every day. Probably that.
I really miss our dog.
Oh, we have a
We
dog.
have a dog.
We have a Rottweiler.
So I miss her so much. All the year. Yeah.
We have a Rottweiler that she's 2.5 years old. She want to bring it here, but she is too big. Honestly, really big. When we came here, our dog stayed with my parents. They have a really big house and she loved to be there. My wife misses our dog a lot.
We need to take at least 2 planes to arrive to Korea. So it's a long time for a dog to be in a plane.
Also, you usually take 2 flights.
At least.
At least
At least 2 flights. At least
So
24
my
hours.
parents, to here was 13 hours flight.
Right.
So it's like a full day travel.
Oh my God.
It's a long travel.
It's been a long way to come here.
Yeah.
It's almost the other side of the world.
So is there any points while living in a Korean house that you felt that, oh, there is actually like a cultural difference?
Well, I think the most difficult, is the age in here. If you're older, they treat you different. That was the most difficult thing for me, at least. Shocked me a little bit. If my teammates, oh, I'm older, I'm young.
And now you have to be.
It's like doesn't matter, yeah. Like saying in Venezuela, it doesn't matter if you're older or not, like we should treat everyone with the same respect. I think that was the most impression of culture difference for me.
For me, the spicy food. Every Korean eats a lot of spicy food, and it's not the same, at least for us in Venezuela.
I think it's a different type of spice, like because the Korean one, it like lingers, it stays.
Yeah.
Yes, my dad went the last month and he eats spicy food. He loved kimchi, he loved all our Korean food, but we prefer not spicy food.
Yeah, like in Venezuela, we don't, like in our food, we don't eat any spicy like at all, like zero, not even pepper. We don't even use peppers, like nothing. So when we get here, that was a big shock for us. Like everything was spicy. Even sometimes my first year, like last year in here, my first time here eating with the team, I was like, I asked the translator, that's spicy? No. That doesn't spicy. And then when I tried, it was super spicy. I was like, what do you mean?
We need to be so careful when we want to buy some food. Not spicy, not spicy, not spicy, not spicy.
So I think you were pretty accustomed to Korean life and the Korean apartment, but is there something that, oh, I still need some time to get used to it, like in a Korean household? Is there something like that?
I will say the trash.
Oh,
The way they separate everything, sometimes I don't understand. Like you need to separate plastic from the plastic. Like, oh my God, it's really difficult to do it sometimes, honestly.
Also for me, it was quite interesting that eggshells were in the normal trash.
Yeah.
And then you have a food trash separately.
Yes, it's so hard.
Okay, thank you so much for introducing me to your house. And because there is a housewarming party, shall we also eat something? Are you hungry?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Great, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Do you want to order something?
Yes,
Yes.
we're hungry.
Is there any food that you would like to eat?
Actually, we want to try the black noodles.
Oh, 짜장면.
Yeah,
Yeah.
양념.
That's great. Have you used like delivery here in Korea before?
Yes.
A lot.
Really often.
Time. Yes.
What do you guys usually order?
For food, honestly, I love Korean wife. I love mom soch.
Oh, 맘스타.
I like, the fried chicken. I think it's pretty good. I like mom soch. I like the fried chicken from BHC.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Korean fried chicken is the best fried chicken in whole world for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that we can also. Oh, so I think this is actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Do you want one of this?
Yeah, we can get this.
And also, it is great with like Korean ordering. It's like they have a lot of sets.
Yeah.
Like even for one person, when you order something, it's like one person set, and you can get like.
I try everything. Yeah. I think it's pretty nice.
And also, it comes in like only 20 minutes or.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Pretty fast.
So actually I have a couple of things that I'm still interested about because I have seen your beautiful house, but I would like to get to you more like as a person as well. So I have a couple of questions. So how did you decide to come to Korea?
I was playing Venezuela Winter League. I got contact and I got an offer to play here, a really good offer. You know, I really want to try to play in Asia. I was playing the state for over 10 years. I want to try something different. So that was the main reason why I decided to come in here.
So when was the first time that you came to Korea then?
January, February, probably 2024.
Oh, okay. So it's been like about a year?
Yeah, year and a half around.
So what was your first impression of Korea when you came here?
Oh, awesome. As I told you, we loved the winter. When I came here, the weather was pretty cold. It was snowing, you know, like the trees and everything was white. It was pretty awesome.
I arrived in spring season, so when I arrived, there was a cherry blossom season. My first impression was incredible. I think like, oh my god, it's everything pink.
Right, the comments, everything pink.
Yes, it's like a dream.
And I heard that the first place that you lived in was in Seoul, right?
Yes.
So probably a lot of parks with cherry blossoms as well.
Yeah, everywhere. We were living in Sindarim, so everywhere was like cherry blossoms around.
I love that Seoul has this like diversity that on one side you can have like a very modern spot and then on the other side it's like forest or like river. It has everything, it's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
When you first decided to come to Korea, what was the reaction of your friends, of your parents?
Well, they were kind of afraid, you know, a little bit. They didn't understand why I decided to come in here when I was playing in the States. Really comfortable to say like in a one way, you know, but I told them I wanted the challenge, you know, I want something different. I've been doing the same in the same country for 10 years, so I want to try something different, and honestly, I'm really happy that I did it.
That's great. It must have been a big step for you.
It was a big step because I had need to adjust to a new culture, new language, you know, that I still doesn't speak. Make a lot of adjustment. It was a huge step forward. But honestly, so far I love to be here. I love to play in Korea. I think that the fans in here are really amazing. So I love to. I'm pretty happy that I made that decision.
My mom was so excited about me because she's a K-drama fan. So she knew more from Korea than me. She's like, oh, you wanna go?
How about you? Do you watch K-dramas?
I just say one. When life gives you tangerines.
So what was your reaction when your husband said, oh, I'm going to sign a contract and go to Korea?
I feel so afraid because I mean it's so far from home. I didn't knew anything about Korea. I like to travel and I like to new places. At the beginning I was so afraid, but then I'm okay, where type of places we can new in Korea?
We got a little bit 2 months later, like a month and a half later.
I arrived.
I came first because I told you I didn't know what to find in here. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how it's gonna look. So I told her, let me go let me, you know, trying to see how it looks like, you know, get everything set in, and then you came.
Oh, that's so kind of you. First, look at what the space is and then like say, oh, you can come now.
Yeah.
So how was the long distance for this time? Was it hard for you to be apart for such a long time?
When we start, we have a long distance relationships. We lived in Dominican Republic and he lived in the States and in Venezuela. We need to travel a lot to can be together, so it's normal for us. Sometimes we need to be separate to appreciate it.
Get your own space.
Yeah. So it's normal for us. It's not difficult to be.
I think the most difficult part was, you know, the different times to talk. Yeah, it was a huge different time because even though when she was living in Dominican, I was living in the States, we have in the same time. It was easy to talk, but you know, she have to go to the bed real late, so we were able to talk. I was practicing in the morning because the season didn't start by that time, so it was a little bit difficult.
And also, like, it's very impressive that you like wanted to come here to also support your husband, and also, oh, and I also have heard that you are a doctor.
Yeah.
How is that you chose to support your husband and come here when you already had your career?
For now, I'm putting on hold my career. Not definitely. When we get married, there's no longer my plans or his plans, you know? There's now our plans. So as a family, we take...
That's so romantic!
As a family, we take some decisions, and that's one of these. Everything is what's all about for us. Even I offered online consultations as a nutritionist, so I'm keeping myself on the date about the medicine, so I'm okay.
Oh, you're a nutritionist.
Yeah.
That's great. So do you also manage your husband's like nutrition?
Yes, of course.
Meal plan, everything?
Yes.
Sometimes I don't listen to her, but yeah.
So I also have heard that you support your husband very much, and so would you tell us some key tips on how you do it?
I made our cook and I went to the stadium, but when he's starting, I'm obviously go to the stadium.
So it's like a whole scheduled plan?
Yes.
Oh, that's so impressive. So it's like 3 meals a day, home cooked. Wow.
Yes, a special meal for the day.
I eat a lot.
But he's so
I'm really
difficult.
big.
Yeah.
I'm really big,
Yeah.
I spend a lot of calories and a lot of energy, practicing every day, especially nowadays. On the summer, it's get really hot, so I sometimes eat like 4 or 5 times a day.
Oh, okay. That must be a lot of work.
Yeah.
So is there any like routine or something about nutrition that you pay like a lot of attention to that you think it's important in your husband's diet?
He needs to eat a lot of carbs. Some days before, he have a special meal for the day he's starting.
Oh, what is it?
It's our little secret.
Oh, okay. What is your everyday life, or how do you have any activities that you like here in Korea?
I go to the gym every day. I'm also studying Portuguese, so I have class some days. When he plays, it's another type of day with him until the game, and then I go to the stadium to make a lot of load and to supporting him.
Wow, you're a busy woman.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
But I actually have heard that you went viral for your like reaction while like supporting your husband. Do you know about that?
No, I'm finding out right now. Let me see. Let me see.
Oh my gosh! Like,
Oh my god.
That's the first time I see this video too.
yeah. But I love the big reaction. We can see all of the emotions.
I feel the game. I feel like I'm there.
It got 2 million views. Did you know
really?
about that?
Nah, I'm finding out.
Korean audience loves you. What was your emotions when you saw the like mistake of your husband's team?
Can feel so badly for them because many people didn't know, but behind every uniform there's a human. So it's probably that they some days make a mistakes. There's not on purpose. They're trying to do his best every game. They wanna win every game. They're good players too. When I go to the stadium, I'm also support him.
Do take it like with much of emotions, right?
Yes, I feel like I'm a one player more of the team.
You play with your heart.
Yes.
Like with your emotions
Yeah,
and
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
support.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that's great. And also I think that a lot of Koreans would appreciate it because in Korea there is a state of heart which is called 정, and it's kind of like a connection that you don't really see but you can feel it between people. So I think that a lot of Koreans would, they see your reaction and you're supporting, that they also feel like the warmth at heart.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, really passion of the game. That's how we grow up in Venezuela.
Yeah, because I like baseball before knew him. So when I was child, my dad came to me with a stadium. So I really like baseball.
Oh.
Is what I feel like.
So there's another thing that went viral.
Yeah.
So basically when there was this
I can't remember. I can't remember that one. I think she was taking so long. I was warm and ready. I was ready to go. I don't want to get cold. So I was like, Pali.
You were the celebrity for the day. So what do you think? Is your husband a good celebrity in Korea?
It feels good when we go out and some people like, yes, I want a picture. Sometimes people are so ashamed. And I'm saying, you want a picture? I can. Oh yes, thank you. I'm like his manager.
Yeah, it happened to me many times that I probably walk in and somewhere in a mall or something. I see people that they recognize me and they were like, "Oh, Hesus," and they too shy or afraid to ask me for a picture. I was like, "You want a picture? Let's go,
Yeah.
no problem." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, no problem. You can take a picture. It's not a big deal." People sometimes get too afraid.
But you're very cool with that.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I remember when I was a young guy or a kid, I was asking for pictures to the players. It feels pretty good when I able to do it. So I remember those days, and always want to take a picture with the kid.
Yeah, I think that's great that you also can understand your fans because you also were in that place in your life. So when you first came to Korea to play in the Korean team, how was it getting to know another like Korean players? Was there any cultural difference?
Obviously, it's a culture different between Korean and us as a Venezuela, but honestly, I feel my teammates from last year they did a really good job, making me involved into the new culture, and they made me feel I was playing with them forever. I think they were pretty good doing that. I get adjusted pretty quick. I make a lot of good friends on it. Even today that I play for a different team, I still talking to them. Actually, last weekend we were playing in Gocha, so even though they jog with me around, we were able to still keeping in touch with them, and I think they do a pretty good job. It made me feel like a family.
And that's great that you still have like them as friends even if you're another team.
Yeah.
Do you want to try? Okay. Right. Sit on the floor like the Korean style. Is it okay with you? So it came pretty fast, right? Do you want to try it?
Yeah, sure.
I think it was been like literally 15 minutes, something
Yeah, it was
like that.
pretty quick.
Oh, and the portions look very big as well.
It looks a lot of food, honestly. Oh my god, I can't open it.
Sorry, try to help.
Yeah, can you? I don't have any.
Oh, and here we have the side dishes that always come, like the Korean radish, which is called 단무지.
단무지?
Tanmuji is basically pickled, and the Korean fry, and it comes with two different types of sauce. So basically in Korea, there is a silent war between like people who pour it over and people who dip it. So
Okay.
are you a pour person or are you a dip person?
Probably dip. Depending if I like the sauce or not. It's gonna depend.
Yeah, I think we can just eat. Thank you. See, I also have the like Korean instincts now.
Yeah.
Let's look at this.
How old are you?
01, so I'm 24.
2001.
Yes.
So 내가 형?
형님? Okay. You know that if somebody is like very young, they say 형님.
형님? Well, it's not a huge difference. I'm 96.
How old are you?
I'm 95.
Ah.
So it's not, we're not that old either.
I think it's sweet and sour sauce to the fried pork.
Delicious.
Ah!
Never tried before.
And also in Korea, there is culture that when you switch places, when you like move your house, the first thing you do is eat the black bean noodles. So it's like a housewarming thing to do in Korea.
It's really good.
I think it's probably my
good.
favorite, my next favorite Korean food.
What's the name again?
짜장면.
Jamjambyum.
So you're more like a rice person than noodle person?
I am more noodle
Noodle person.
than rice. Or sometimes what we do, she orders something, I order something else, and then we switch.
Oh, that's also kind of Korean way. Because
Yeah.
like Koreans
So
always like...
So we can try everything.
Do you also share food with your Korean like teammates?
Kinda, when they order, they can grab whatever you want. Like sometimes I order some food and they came and grab my food because they order. Like Korean
Oh,
culture.
it's the 형님,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you cannot even say anything. Do you also want to try the fried pork?
Yeah.
It's called 탕수육.
탕수육.
Yes.
여기.
Ah, okay. Children in Korea really like it because maybe it's not too spicy. I think that's
Yeah.
also why.
In the stadium, they always make fun of me because they know I don't eat any spicy. So when I try to get food or something, I just tell me eggy style.
Ah.
So like baby style. Yeah.
Also, like when you have the ramen section in convenience stores, there's like 짜파게티 with ramen noodles, but made with the sauce. So if you ever want to like eat instant noodles, then I would definitely recommend that.
I will try.
Because for example, Shinramen would be so spicy, right? Like it's the most known, I think, ramen, but it's very spicy to a lot of people.
One thing that my teammates told me too is like sometimes they get in a room to drink and eat like many spicy food, like super spicy food. They love to do that. I don't know why. And then next day they have stomachache or something because the food was too spicy. That makes no sense. Like I don't get it.
I think maybe because it like covers the soju taste.
But the soju is really soft, I would say. Like it's not that hard. I like soju.
Have you tried Korean rice wine makgeolli?
Yes.
it's a silent killer because like it doesn't have alcohol.
You don't feel it until like.
Yeah, until you stand up.
Super happy.
Yeah. What's the name when you mix the soju with the beer?
Ah, 소맥, soju and 맥주.
I like somet.
Ah. So also like when you eat the 짜장면 to like refresh cleanse your palate, a lot of Koreans they also eat it with the 단무지, with the pickled radish. So if you want to try it.
I'm so afraid.
Me too.
Also it looks very yellow, but it's quite, I would say, mild.
I like it.
Every time that I ordered something came with this. Most of the time. I didn't know what was it.
Ah, so it's basically like Korean radish. When it grows, it's white, but then it's pickled.
It's a citrus, like
Yeah, it's kind of like citrus, like
Right, and also sweet a little bit.
a little bit.
And also here it's written 서비스, which is basically service, like on the house. Shall we look what we got? Another great culture in Korea that when you order like a bigger amount, they will give you something more. And I think, oh, it's mandu. Have you eaten mandu?
Yeah.
And also in Korea you have both like fried and just steamed mandu.
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer?
Depending, but I think the fried one is better. ¿Le echaste bola? ¿Te comiste toda esa verga?
very delicious.
Yeah, she almost finished it. We talking and she almost finished it, the whole plate.
But I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't like the pork, but here it tastes completely different as in America. Yes.
So what is your favorite like Korean dish?
Now, jajangmyeon.
No, honestly, this is really good. But for me, I have something that nobody believe me. Sundae.
순대.
Sundae with the ear porks. Good.
I prefer tteokbokki.
떡볶이?
Yeah.
But
and
isn't that spicy?
with not spicy. I order not spicy.
Without sauce.
And when we went to Jeju, we tried the ablones rice. Oh my god, so delicious. Yes, I really love it. I also like that in some Korean barbecues offered a sauce with onions, like a soy sauce with vinegar.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah, but we're going to a Korean barbecue. She only ordered a big plate of onions with soy sauce and vinegar and steak. That's it. That's all she. That's the only side that she get.
Never remind the name, so I need to. Okay, wait. ChatGPT. What's the name of the sauce? I need that sauce. Okay.
I like more like the street food.
Have you tried hot dog, like Korean small pancakes with the sweet sauce inside? Also no.
I have tried corn dog, really good. That they put the ketchup and mustard on the top. Yeah.
But also a lot of people eat it with sugar. You know that it's
Oh yeah, the
coated
sweet
in
one.
sugar.
Yeah. I tried that one too. It was good. I like the mix between the salty and the sweet.
Yeah, nowadays Koreans are also very into 단짠, which is sweet, salty, sweet, salty.
Okay.
I like that combination.
I was so expected. I told him I never tried before. I'm so afraid, but I really like it.
Was it something that was the most spicy?
In a supermarket the last year, he say like, you need to try this, the tteokbokki with sauce. And I say like, it's not spicy. No, try it. When I tried, oh my god, it was horrible.
Probar el cerdo con la pasta, con la salsa.
¿De qué? Pero no lo pongas tan en la esquina que la boto.
Yo te la quito ahí, pero para que la pruebes primero. Está bueno.
Do you know how it's tasty in Korean?
No.
맛있어요.
Ah, 맛있어요. Yeah.
So do you think you would order that again?
Yeah, for sure.
It's because I asked you for the restaurant name because sometimes I don't want to cook. I don't know how to order.
Yeah, and sometimes we get boring about ordering the same thing. So we don't know well a new thing we can order, but this is really good.
What did you order the most?
Montoach.
Mom's toast.
Ah, mamsta.
Fried chicken. Always fried chicken.
I fell in love with Montoach because last year, one Montoach in front of the stadium, in front of Gotcha. I didn't like the food they put in the kitchen for us because most of the time was real spicy. So I just go to Montoach every day and get fried chicken. Do you like Montoach?
I actually never tried it.
No, you need to try it.
Like I introduced one like new dish to you, and now I got introduced to
Yeah.
one new dish. I have to order it later. Oh, so like there's one more left, right? What do you think you can do it?
Oh, I'm gonna eat it for dinner. I'm gonna save it and eat it later. Good thing that we have one more left. I don't have to cook.
Already reserved. Okay.
Yeah.
What are your plans for the future? Do you plan on staying in Korea or maybe moving somewhere else later?
Oh, I would like to, play here a long time. I love the country. I love the fans. I love, the way they play. Honestly, I don't know what will be the future, but I would love to stay here a couple more years. If the team wants me to stay here, I will stay here.
Do you also want to stay in Korea for more
Yes,
time?
for a long time.
I think she loves Korea more than me.
I could see by the That's great. I love that you match with the intentions for the future because I think that's also very important in a good relationship.
Yeah.
So also to wrap up, is there something that you would like to achieve as a player or also just as a person in Korea?
I think win the Korean series will be, the goal. We have a team to do it. Honestly, I think we have a pretty solid team right now. We're fighting to get into the playoff, and looking forward to make that goal at some point.
And for you, do you have anything that you would like to achieve?
I want to be a multilingual, so right now I speak just Spanish and a little bit of English. I'm learning Portuguese too. Hopefully I want to speak Korean in the future.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, can communicate
Then I
and
can
to
have
be
my own
his
translator.
Yeah, to be his
Manager, translator, cook, nutritionist.
I'm more than a wife.
She's a boss.
Yes.
So yeah, I will definitely cheer on you guys as well.
Thank you so much.
As a player and as people in Korea living, because I can also understand your emotions also as a foreigner living in this country. So yeah, thank you so much for introducing me to your house and for eating great food with me and
Yeah,
for
anytime.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I think it was great timing here.
Great conversation, great view, great. Everything was great.
Everything was good.
감사합니다.
Yeah, 감사합니다.